Hi, and welcome back to the Odd Gaming Podcast. That podcast where two best friends talk about video games, nostalgia, and every single rail that we jump off of. My name is Stuart, and as always, I'm joined by the notorious Eduardo.
What up? It's podcast day.
Oh yeah. Look at that. Two times in a row now.
Yes,
I told you we're back, again.
we're back.
But we're back. We did it. We made it work. It's on a different day. We had to reschedule our typical recording day
hmm
a couple days later, but we made it happen. We're still going to get the podcast out of the normal, 10 a.m. Central Time
hmm
Wednesday, but we're
Yep.
recording. So that's
Yep.
all that
We're
matters.
recording. So immediately after this recording, I will still be here at the computer getting everything ready to get uploaded. So there'll be a lot of fun, but it's gonna be good. We'll get it up. We got this.
Yeah, you're talking to a computer that you don't have to tear down every time.
Yeah, I don't have to tear it down. I can just do my thing and then I can leave and then I'm done. I don't have to tear it down. It's great. It's the best thing ever.
That is life goals right there.
Life
Life
goals.
goals.
First world problem.
Hey, it's fine. Oh, I got to tear down my setup.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've got to
wow.
tear down my setup. Oh man, life is horrible.
It's horrible. It's horrible. But you know what isn't horrible?
What isn't
Video
horrible?
games.
Video games, true. Video games are never horrible. Well, they can be.
Except if you play Superman 64. That
Yeah,
could be
Superman
horrible.
64, that's always going to that's going to be
Yeah.
horrible.
Other than that, I mean, someone's had a good time with Superman 64. There is a
Oh
kid
yeah.
out there that is probably their favorite game from their childhood.
Oh
And
yeah.
everyone just craps all over it. But it might be their favorite game.
It might be.
I You don't know. You don't know. You just destroyed some listeners, childhood dreams
Mhm.
and favorite
Definitely.
childhood memories.
Well, they should
Yeah.
have played a better game.
They should have played a better game. But you know what is a better game? A
What's a
lot of
better game?
stuff.
A lot of stuff. Yes,
A lot of stuff.
everything.
A lot of stuff. But man, it's been a busy week.
Mhm.
Podcast came back, record another podcast.
Yep.
But there's time for some video games, right? Like
Oh yeah,
you
there's
play
always
anything
a
this
little
week?
time. I did. I'm still playing Black Myth Wukong. I'm still on chapter 2 and it's uh it's a lot of fun. The I just got done beating the tiger boss. I don't remember what his name is, but it took me
Ugh.
over 9,000 tries to defeat him. Cuz we were on the phone last night for like over an hour and I think towards the
Yes.
end of our phone call I finally defeated the boss after who knows how hundreds of attempts. I have no idea, but it took me forever. But I
No idea.
finally defeated him, and you were there the moment I defeated him on the phone, and it was a very amazing feeling to finally beat that stupid tiger because he is relentless. He
Yeah.
does not give you a chance to breathe. He's very aggressive. A lot of fun, but very aggressive boss.
He's definitely one of the first big like skill check bosses in that
Mm-hmm.
game. Uh, I had a huge heck of a time with him as well.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the first one that really rings out in my memory of, oh, okay, this is what the game's gonna bring. This
Mm-hmm.
is really like there's more to come, but this guy
Yeah.
is relentless. It was definitely a skill check, but fun fight. I mean, once you start figuring out his movements and
Mm-hmm.
everything, you can start countering it. It is a fun fight. It's
Oh
just
yeah.
it you get sweaty. That's for
Oh
sure.
yeah, 100%. I was so nervous towards the end because I was pretty much out of health and I knew I needed like maybe a good solid 10 hits on him. And luckily, we were able to do a perfect dodge every single time. And then I was able to just whack him and finally got him. It was great. And also, it just took me upgrading my weapon. That helped a lot too. So, upgrades do help. Just if you didn't know, upgrade your stuff. It will help you in battle.
Oh yeah. That's like the first thing in those type of games. If you're failing a lot, see if you can upgrade some stuff. See if you got some new weapons. See if you can do some upgrades.
hmm
If not, you got to go farm a little bit.
Oh yeah, I think part of it was I didn't know
Yeah,
that I
fun.
could upgrade my weapon, so I just hadn't upgraded it.
Mm,
And finally, I was like, I'm just gonna look, and I was like, oh, I can definitely upgrade my weapon. So I did, and I'm
you're
glad
just
I
playing it on
did.
an extra hard mode. That was it.
Yeah, yeah, extra hard. Yep,
Yeah,
but it's okay. All the
extra
other
hard mode.
bosses, easy peasy. It's gonna be a breeze. I got it. That was
You got it. You got it. There's only 6 chapters, by the way, and you're about halfway through chapter 2.
yeah.
So you easy.
Yeah, you
It's
did say
coasting from here.
chapter 3 is a longer chapter, right?
Yeah, chapter 3, in my opinion, and a lot of other people, it strings on too long. It
Okay.
it could be 2, even 3 separate chapters. It's a very long, over exaggerated chapter.
Mhm.
Chapter 3 is actually where I got stuck. Like, I kinda stopped playing the game for a couple months, because of chapter 3, but it's not a bad thing. It's just compared to 1 and
Mhm.
2 and even 4, 5, 6, it is a very long,
Yeah.
over exaggerated chapter.
Awesome.
But
Well,
it's still a great chapter. It's
yeah.
just it could be broken up.
Yeah, definitely. Well, the goal is to try to beat the game before next podcast so that way when we're on episode
Ooh,
3 of coming back for the second time,
let's go.
I can tell you how it was to beat Black Myth Wukong and then tell you about the next game I'm playing. Maybe if I am playing another game at that point, who knows? My gaming
Who knows?
goes all over the place, just like I know your gaming can go all over the place. We're playing one
Oh, I
game, and
feel
then
it.
literally 10 minutes later, we're playing something else. So we'll see.
That's about right. Man, it's one of those things, like, I love video games, you love video games,
Hmm.
but there's always a game that just fits what you're feeling at that moment.
Hmm.
And whether you play it for a couple hours and you don't come back to it for a while, okay, as long as you enjoyed it, great.
Yep.
Or if you're just trying to find a game to really get into for a few weeks,
Hmm.
find a long adventure type game, that can be you gotta figure out what it is. Like, I mean, over the weekend, I was trying to find a new game. I ended up beating Silent Hill 2. I didn't talk about that in the last podcast, but, finally did the Silent Hill 2 remake, and
Mm.
beat that by a Bloober Team, and man, that's a good game.
I
I've never
really.
played a Silent Hill game until then. It messes with you. I did not know what to expect. I think I was expecting more like Resident Evil,
Hmm.
style, but I really didn't do a lot of research going into it and didn't know much about Silent Hill. Besides, everyone said Silent Hill 2 is the game.
Hmm.
So I get into it, and yeah, you can feel that it's a 2001 PS2 game,
Yeah.
as its core, but wow, the remake's incredible. The game's great. The story is insane. I didn't expect the like NPCs and some of the side characters to be as impactful as they were,
Hmm.
to the story. But man, there's some really, really good
It,
scenes.
it looks like it's an incredible game. I really do need to play it. I might
It's
pick it up here soon. Um, would
it's a
you say
ton
it's
of
more of
fun.
like psychological horror that where it
Yeah,
gets you
I'd
maybe?
say it's survival and psychological.
Okay.
So, like, the survival is more the actiony part
Mhm.
of it. You have a few different types of enemies. You have a basically like a pipe as your melee weapon, and you get 3 different guns throughout the game. Um, but obviously, it's the survival horror aspect is, ammo is limited,
Yeah.
healing items are limited, and you're not some like combat expert. So when you do like try to melee an enemy, it is kind of weird and lanky and feels kind of sluggish. And that's,
Mhm.
I mean, he's just a guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just a guy. Like that. That's the whole point of it, which is great. Like it fits the key of it. The combat's good. It's
Mhm.
still fun combat. Like even if you want to melee, there's an
Mhm.
achievement in the game. By the way, if you want to get a platinum, that you can do the whole. You have to do the whole game without shooting a gun. No range weapons, you can only melee. And if you play the game, there are some sections that are very, very difficult to do that in. And there's some enemies that are very difficult to do that in.
Yeah, I
So
would
whoever does that,
definitely.
more power to you.
Yeah, I could definitely not do that. I would
No.
be dying a lot and I would get angry and probably end up quitting the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I
Like,
will continue to use guns and other weapons
yep,
to play games.
that is not a platinum I'm going to go for. So more power to the people who
Yes.
complete that one. That's not me. Um, but completing the game normally, it was longer than I thought too. Like, I think I put, and I was roaming around and trying to find as much as I could and doing everything. I want to say I put about 18 hours into
Okay,
it.
that's not bad.
So a pretty respectfful, good sized game. A
Mhm.
lot of different big areas. The environment's incredible, but definitely, I get the hype. I get the hype.
Mhm.
Incredible game. If you're into that type of horror style games, the psychological horrors, survival horror games, definitely take a look at it.
Yeah, I'll definitely. Yeah,
I
I'll
definitely enjoyed my time.
Yeah, I'll definitely need to check it out. Like I said, I've been wanting to play the Silent Hills. I've never actually played. I think I've played bits and pieces, maybe other ones at a friend's house if they had it. I can't quite remember,
Yeah,
but I definitely need to play it. I definitely was more in the Resident Evil realm
sure.
than Silent Hill, but I know Silent Hill is, it's one of the best horror games out there too. It's
Sure.
known for its horror. It's known for being an amazing game. But so yeah, I'll just have to play it. Maybe one day watch the movies
Definitely.
too that are out there. Just kind of learn more of the Silent Hill lore. I know some of the main,
Yeah.
obviously Pyramid Head. I know him, but I don't know like a bunch of the other characters.
Mm.
I know there's Pyramid Head, and I know there's a few other characters. I just don't know their names. But yeah, it's definitely something I need to
No,
look more into.
100%. And yeah, and so because of that, I ended up they're running some sales right now on Amazon for some PS5 games.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up picking up Chronos: The New Dawn,
Mm-hmm.
which is by the same people who did the remake of Silent Hill 2, Bloober Team. And it's kind of I haven't done a ton on it. I've seen some videos and everyone's giving it praising reviews, but it's kind of like a Dead Space vibe to it.
Okay.
It's the same type of like survival horror, sci-fi. It's got a lot of Dead Space feeling to it, limited resources, guy in a mask, so it's got to be the same, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks really good, and it kind of went under the radar for a lot of people. But the people who played it are giving it rave reviews, so I picked that one up. And then because I was on the Silent Hill kick, I picked up Silent Hill F, the new Silent Hill that came
Mm-hmm.
out last year, because they're running a sale on it this week as well. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know when I'm going to play them. But it definitely got me to get those two games. So I can't wait to try those out at some point.
Definitely. Yeah, and speaking of games, I bought a couple games today. While I was
Okay.
just after work, went found in a retro video game store. Never been to it. It's really cool little place. Very tiny. It's called Gaming Vault. It's here in the Fort Worth area. Really nice, really cool people. Nice little selection of stuff. Not the world's biggest selection, but they had a nice selection of games. Really clean. It smelled good in there too. But ended up getting um Spinks and the Cursed Mummy for PS2. Never played it. Don't really know much about it. I just got it because it looked cool. And sometimes you just got to pick out a game because it looks cool. And there's just something, I don't know, we've talked about it many times. We've talked about it on the podcast before, but there's just something about just those PS2 game covers, just the cases, and there's just something about it. Like, I don't know. It's just, they're really cool. They just don't make game cases like that anymore.
I 100% agree. Because everything's digital. They
Yep.
don't care about the art anymore. They don't care about anything. But so I've seen that game before. You sent it to me today, and I've seen it. I don't know much about it. I've heard that it's fine, I think, but I believe it's a 3D platformer, right?
Right, yeah, I believe it's a 3D platform from
Okay.
what I saw in the pictures. Yeah,
Okay.
so we'll find out. Looks good. And then I also got Sims busting out for GameCube. That caught
Yeah.
my eye. So I was like, yeah, we're gonna try that too. I played Herb Sims in the City for GameCube way back in the day and beat that, but I haven't played Busting Out, so that'll be fun.
Man, I've never played the console version. I played a ton of the GBA version.
Heck
That was
yeah.
like my like on a bus going to different events in high school game. Was Sims busting out on the GBA, and that
Oh
was a
yeah.
ton of fun. So I imagine that'd be super fun as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. Excited to play it. I'll definitely be able to play the GameCube. I do have quite a bit of PS2 games, but I just can't play them yet because I don't have everything I need for a PS2. I remember when we went
Oh,
to, yeah, it's been like what 2 years now since we got a PS2 at the
I know.
convention, and I don't
Yep.
remember what happened, but something wasn't working, and so there's a couple pieces I need to get. I don't remember if I need to get controllers or what I need to get, but there's something I'm missing for the PlayStation that where I just can't play it now. So I just need to look and see what's missing, just go get whatever it is. So I know what I need. It's really not that hard to get. I just need to get
I
it. I just don't remember what it is. So I just need to find the PlayStation 2 and figure it
remember
out.
if you were missing like AV cables or
Yeah.
something to it. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's something. It was one of those.
You got to get that
So,
figured out. The PS2 is an incredible console.
hello,
Is that
hello.
it?
I'm
Is
back.
it?
Yeah. I'm so ready to get real
I was
internet.
I was thinking about. I think his internet's out.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, T-Mobile, it's not great.
No shout out to T-Mobile, by the way.
Yeah, no
No
shout out
shout
to
out.
T-Mobile, or AT&T. They're like, I am ready to get AT&T, so please AT&T, please hurry up. But boo AT&T at the same time because you're taking forever and it's annoying. And definitely boo T-Mobile because you just kicked me out. But we're back. We'll figure it. We'll edit that out
We're back.
somehow. We'll figure it out. I have no idea what it
We're
looks
good.
like
We're
on
good.
your end, but I'm sure we can edit that part
You
out.
just went quiet, and then I just started to sing about you leaving me. So
Okay,
you
cool.
can keep in or take out whatever you need to. I was just vamping while you were gone. So
Okay, cool. Yeah, well, this will be either we can keep it. It could be funny to keep it in. We'll see. I don't know. What do you
yeah,
guys? I have no idea what I'm talking. I'm just rambling right now because I'm trying to figure out what I was talking
just
about.
rambling.
Yeah, just rambling. But
No idea. But hey, you know what? You're back.
I'm
No
back.
shout out to T-Mobile. You know
Yeah,
what? Shout out to AT&T.
yeah,
Just so you can get better internet.
yeah. Even
And
though, yeah,
shout out to
even
video
though
games.
they just dug a massive hole in my yard, and I have no idea if they're gonna fix my yard. But I have a giant hole in my yard right now, so I don't know. We'll see.
Nice, nice. Hey, hopefully it will end up being an access hole for your internet
Yes.
or a small swimming
Ooh, swimming pool. Yep. Maybe a small swimming pool.
yeah,
Yeah.
small swimming pool. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, gaming. That's what we're about.
Gaming.
We're not a landscaping podcast or
No, no, that's boring.
yeah,
We
that's
don't want to do
boring.
that.
No one wants to talk about that. But gaming, that's what we want to talk about. But
I
anyways, what was I
agree.
talking? Herbs, not herbs. Sims.
We were talking about no, Sims busting out.
Busting out. Yeah. So that game, I'll play it eventually. Because like I said, I have a GameCube, but PlayStation 1 will eventually get there. But yeah, that's
You'll get there eventually, but hey, at least you have it. It's something to aspire to
yes.
when you have
Yes.
to go buy your $8 cable.
My $8 cable. Yes. So yeah, that was my little adventure for the day. After work was going to video game
Nice,
store and
nice.
getting a couple games. I was like, why not? Might as well. Sometimes you just
YOLO.
gotta treat yourself. Yeah, YOLO. I'm an adult now. I got adult money, so I'm just gonna buy.
Yeah, you gotta YOLO it up.
Yeah, YOLO it up. You only live once.
True, true.
Mm-hmm.
So, talking about gaming earlier and trying to find games to play and everything, I had that issue this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I was texting you about it a little bit, but so I finished Downhill 2, and I was like, okay, what's the next game I want to play? And a lot of the time, like, I don't want to play the same type of game afterwards. Like, I want to play something a little different. So I did survival horror action. So let's do something different. So I was like, okay, let me try Cyberpunk 2077. And I started playing it, and it was obviously it's a phenomenal game.
Mm.
And I haven't played it since launch, and I played a few hours of it, but it was such a mess that I stopped. And then now it's in much better shape. I just haven't played it yet, but it just wasn't vibing with me.
Yeah.
I just at that moment it's not what I wanted. So then I picked up Dragon Dogma 2, and I
Mm-hmm.
started playing through that, and then that one just really wasn't like vibing with me. Like, I don't know if it just wasn't challenging enough or what. So I finally landed on Lords of the Fallen, the
Mm-hmm.
2023 release, and that one stuck with me. That's definitely going to be the game. I think I'm close to 8 hours into it right now,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. It is a great Souls like so far. I'm still early in the game. Still don't have a full, opinion formulated, but once I do, I'll definitely share it on the podcast.
Definitely.
But so far, I'm having a ton of fun with the game. Really cool environment, great action, challenging enough, but not like overly unfair challenging.
Mm.
Um, I'm definitely having a good time with it. And this is one of those games that released and was not in the best state. A lot of issues, a lot of performance problems, a lot of just gameplay problems. With just the design of the gameplay. I
Mm-hmm.
know I heard a ton where you're roaming through an area and you get bombarded by 12 to 15 enemies at a time.
That's a
Like
lot.
stuff like that where they just had way too many like just too many enemies in an area. Um there's another one where there's a lot of stuff on ledges, and if you whacked an enemy to hit an enemy at a ledge, you would just fall off the ledge. So now they put in where you don't. So just stuff that's big quality of life
Mm-hmm.
improvements to make the game a lot more fun, not as frustrating.
Mhm.
And then the performance they added, I think they've added a ton of multiplayer modes, co-op modes, boss rush modes, challenge modes. You can literally put modifiers in the game now and make the game as hard as you want it to be.
Nice.
You can
That
modify the game where
sounds
you don't have any heals, you have more enemies. Like it's if you're someone who loves these type of games and then wants to keep playing them for a challenge, they baked it all right into the game.
yes. If you're
So
someone who
not
just
my flavor,
yeah,
but really cool for those type of people.
if you're someone that just likes pain and torture and that's
Oh,
what makes you
you can
happy,
do it.
then you can do it. That not my cup of tea.
No.
I would cry. Yeah, that sounds
N
horrible.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was some crazy modifiers and stuff in there, but I know that's a big thing on the YouTube spectrum too, is a lot of people do challenge runs of Elden Ring and Demon
Mhm.
Souls and all these type of games to make it harder and boss rush modes, and they just banked it all into the game. I think I saw today they've released a total of 70 patches since the game came out.
70? That's a lot of patches.
70.
Jeez.
That is
That is
insane.
crazy.
But they wanted it to be at a certain level, and they wanted the game to
Yeah.
be great,
Which
and they've patched so much into it and has made the game, from what I've heard, unrecognizable. I didn't play it at launch, but I've been seeing all these updates and seeing what they've been doing to the game and seeing the reviews of it, and people are absolutely loving it. I'm loving it, and I don't know the difference, but the game has been absolutely a blast so far.
that's awesome.
Um, and it's just in time because Lords of the Fallen 2 is coming out later this year.
Mhm.
So, got to play Lords of the Fallen and get the second one on there. And it's smart because they've kind of figured out like what works, what doesn't, what people want.
Mhm.
So they figured all that out in this game. So they're just rolling into the next game
Oh
and
yeah,
just making it bigger and better. So
so in theory,
I
Lords of the
expect
Fallen 2 should be an amazing game.
it should be. It's got high expectations, especially for the state that Lords of the
Mhm.
Fallen one is right now.
Yeah.
Um, it's so much fun so far. I can't wait to keep playing. Can't wait to talk about it more in the
Mhm.
podcast. But definitely, this is the game I'm landing on. This is gonna be when I
Heck
finish.
yeah, excellent choice. I remember I started it at one point, but yeah, like I said, gaming it just can go all over the place. So I think I maybe got like
Oh
an
yeah,
hour or two into it, and then I just stopped and maybe played something else and haven't picked it up since. So yeah, I'll definitely need to pick that game up one day. It blows my mind. That's crazy. 70 patches. It just blows my mind
yeah.
these days how you can release a game and it be horrible, be the worst game ever, but now these days you can go in as a developer and go in and make patches, fix the game, and completely turn it into
Mm,
something different. Like that just it's crazy where we're
yeah.
at now with gaming. Like that just wasn't a thing back in the day. Like once you released a
No.
game, that was your game. There's nothing else you can do. But now you can literally go in, do little tweaks here and there, and completely change the game and have a brand new game. That's
Yeah.
really cool. Um,
And I
what?
mean, and that's something that's kind of combated a lot in the
Mm-hmm.
video game industry. It's like, is that just a cop out now, or is that a benefit
Mm-hmm.
to the developer and the gamer?
Yeah.
Because I mean, you see both sides of it, right? Like you
Oh
release
yeah.
a game, you're charging someone $60 or $70, and if it's not in a completed and good state, it doesn't look good. But
Mm-hmm.
then, over a year, you're releasing all these updates and all these patches and everything. By that point, the game's going to be at a discounted rate, and now the game's at what it should have been at launch.
Mm-hmm.
So I like both things. I love when a developer listens to the fan feedback
Yeah.
and sees the issues and fixes it.
Mhm.
That's awesome. I
Yeah.
love that because there's a lot of games that charge us 60 or $70, put a game out there, and it sucks and it's buggy, and they maybe push a patch or two and then they leave.
Mhm. Yep.
So I see both sides of it,
100%.
but is it one of those things where it's like it's kind of like almost like an early access.
Mhm.
Like you release a game and then you slowly add new stuff to it. I like it in a way, but the fact that you're still paying full price and then by the time the game is at a better state, it's discounted.
Mhm.
That's where I kind of have kind of the issue with it, but I don't know what you think.
Yeah, no, I see both sides. So I think it can be a cop out to a degree. It just depends on how they go about doing it, but like if I pay 60, $70 for a game, like I want it to
Mm,
be a great game. So for them to, listen to what the players want and go in and fix it, where I'm like, okay, yeah, this is now worth the the 60, $70 I spent for the game. I'm completely okay with it. So it doesn't bother me, but it depends on how it's done. Like, I've played games where, yeah, they do all this stuff. So I'm like, okay, this kind of is dumb, but it depends. There's I see both sides to it. So I think it's
Yeah.
awesome, but people can take advantage of it too. So it just depends um
Yeah.
on how they
And say,
go
"Hey, let's
about
get
it.
the money
Yeah.
and then we'll patch it
Yeah.
later." But again, there's companies that won't listen to the fans
Right.
and they won't listen to feedback and they'll release a game that people don't want and the game ends up failing. I mean, for instance, Suicide Squad versus Justice League.
Oh yeah, I forgot
That
about
was a
that
game
game.
that like it had a ton of hype with Rocksteady, with Arkham. It's like, oh my goodness, we're going back to DC Universe. We've got the Arkham crew back on it. Great. And then they release this like weird third person looter shooter that's live service only
hmm
with a horrible story. And it's like they took a year to redo some things on it, but they weren't going to recreate the game. And it just, that's not what people wanted. That's not what the fans wanted. And the game ended up failing.
hmm
And then there's games that just, come out as, intended, but they're just buggy. They weren't designed well and they just don't support them.
Yeah.
So
And
I like the fact, I mean, you think of two of the most famous games for releasing in a horrible state and now being incredible.
hmm
No Man's Sky
Yeah, that's
and then
immediately
Cyberpunk
what I was
2077.
about to say is No Man's
Yeah.
Sky. Yeah, I remember that game. I remember it was so hyped. I remember we were so excited, and it came out and it was garbage. It's just this massive
Mhm.
game, but there's just like nothing to do. But now
It was
it's
empty.
Yeah, it was empty. But now it's become this amazing game that has so much to do. It's just literally an endless game. You can literally play forever
Yeah.
and probably never beat the game just with it's an ever developing game. Like it's crazy what they've done to that game. And now it's become this amazing game. And I do want to play it one day. It's just I know there's gonna be a lot of time needed for that game. So, maybe one day I'll
I
play
mean,
it.
that was a game that I bought during launch.
Mm-hmm.
I think in like 2016. And I played a little bit of it and have never picked it back up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's definitely one of those where patches really save the game. So, yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I would say it's definitely a positive when it comes to patching. And was it this year that they won an award? Was it the video game awards this year? Something that
I
they
want to say it
won
was last
something
year,
or
like,
last year?
yeah, like most supported
Yeah, most
game.
supported game. Yeah, so it just shows you like years later you can still be coming out on top. It's
Oh, the best ongoing game.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was. I remember they won something. I was like, I can't remember what it is, but I know they won something.
Yeah.
So,
And it won the most anticipated game in the 2015 Game Awards.
okay. Yes, I would
So,
say it was a very anticipated game. I remember hearing about it and being like, oh, this game looks
so
really
much hype.
cool. I've something new, something that I've never seen before. So yeah, I remember being very excited for that game.
There was so much hype on that game.
So
But
yeah.
now it's in a good place. So it's one of those where the developers saw it and saw the
hmm
issues, and unfortunately they oversold it. But then
hmm
they did do it right. They've never charged for a DLC, an update,
Yeah.
nothing. And they've added a ton of content to it at this point.
hmm
So in that route, like yes, you buy a game at full price is not how they promised. But years later, that game is insane. Like
Yep.
even if you purchased it at $60 back in 2016, you've well got your money's worth out of
Oh yeah,
it
one
because of
hundred
all the
percent.
free content and everything they put into it. Cyberpunk 2027, 2077. That's a massively famous one for being
hmm
a super hyped game.
Yep.
Like definitely most anticipated game of 2020. And there was already enough going on in 2020. And
Yep.
then this game came out and it was just an absolute wreck and a mess and not good, but they did right by it and they ended up issuing refunds, which I think was the right thing to
hmm
I think most PS5 and a few others, I can't remember all of it, but
Yeah.
they did issue refunds, which was awesome. And then they've put so much work into it. They've overhauled the combat, they've overhauled the driving, they've overhauled the user interfaces, performance. I mean, everything. And they come out with a DLC about a year and a half ago, the Phantom Liberty, and that
hmm
is incredible as well, from what I've heard. So I think that's another case of you're definitely still, even if you got in early, they did right by the customer. They did offer refunds to people, but even if you got it at that time, you're still getting an incredible game even at full price
Oh
later on.
yeah.
You just have to wait a little bit later than the original release date to enjoy it at its full potential, but at least you're getting a really, really good video game. And now it's up there as one of the greatest video games of all time. So I, I see both sides to it, but I love it when a developer still stands by their product
Mhm.
and then offers discounts,
Oh yeah.
offers, free DLC, offers all these different updates. Like Lords of the Fallen, 70 patches in 2 years is unheard of,
That's
especially with all the stuff they've added and done
yeah.
to it. I mean, it's incredible. And I mean, they used it as kind of a landscape for Lords of the
Mhm.
Fallen 2, probably. And I
Oh,
think that's awesome.
100%.
Like, do that. Use this game that people do love now
Mhm.
and just keep adding features to it.
Oh
Test
yeah.
it out. Test it out now because people are already loving the game. Why not test out these other bonus features and challenge run features and all this stuff and see if that's something you can do? And if it's something people like, you can tweak it and
Oh
make a
yeah.
better version of it Lords of the Fallen 2. I think that's awesome. And I think that's a great use of support. And I think even if you purchase it at $60, I still think you got your money's worth out of it,
Oh yeah.
even if it's a little bit later.
Oh yeah, yeah. Literally everything that's on it right now, it's worth the 60, whatever you're gonna pay for at this. When you listen to what the people want, what the players want, and I know it does take time because they have to do a lot of work, but in
Oh
the
yeah,
end, it pays off in the long run. And
yeah,
now, like I said, it's now allowing them to come out with a second game that they can just build upon that, and who knows where what's all going to be on that game. Like, I'm sure it's going to be an amazing game. So yeah, just
yeah,
listening to the players, it can pay off a lot, and it can cause you to have a very successful game, very successful franchise. So yeah, I'd say there's definitely more positives than negatives in my eyes to being able to update, patch, and do all these things. But that's just me. Other
yeah,
people might have other opinions. If you have a different opinion, yeah, let us know. What's your opinion? What's your take
for sure.
on patching games updates later on down the road once a game has been released? Yeah, what do you guys think about it? I'd like to know.
100%. Yeah, please let us know and comment, even if it's something else. Please leave us a comment
Mm-hmm.
on the podcast. We're on Instagram. Follow us at Odd Gaming Media. We'd love to hear from you as well. But there's something that we've heard from this week, and it's exciting. It's promising.
I like it.
So the Take Two Interactive CEO,
Mm-hmm.
who is the owners of Rockstar,
Mm-hmm.
have come out and said we are doubling down. GTA 6 is coming out in November of 2026.
I don't believe it. I'm not gonna
I
believe it
know, I
until
know,
I see
I
it.
don't want to believe it either, but they said that they're doubling down. They're going to start rolling out their media plan in the summer. I think the trailer 3 comes out in like May timeframe, and they're going to have gameplay trailers throughout the summer. Roll out the huge media stuff going into November, and it's coming out in November. It's supposed to be a physical and digital. They haven't
Mm-hmm.
released pricing on it yet. We still haven't seen gameplay, but apparently that's supposed to be summer. But they did. The CEO said it is coming out in
Guess
November of 2026.
I guess I better get ready to go to GameStop and put down my $5 deposit.
I know you gotta get your
Yeah.
you gotta get your pre-order.
Gotta get that pre-order and get that put that $5 in, so I'm paying $5 less when I pick it up, and it
Oh
guarantees me a
yeah.
copy. So jokes on you.
Hey, do what you gotta do.
But it's
But
crazy.
hey, I
Like,
mean, if there's one to own physical, it's definitely gonna be GTA 6.
oh yeah, GTA 6 will 100% be a physical copy. Like, digital copy, yeah, I'd be happy with that too. But just having the physical copy, just knowing it's on my shelf, that's
Oh yeah,
that's where it's
you
at
gotta
for
have it.
me. But it's gonna be weird. I think once GTA 6 finally does like actually come out, I'm gonna be kind of sad because there's just something about the whole waiting and just all the jokes and all the memes and everything that's come out from
Oh yeah,
just like waiting for GTA
anticipation has
6.
been insane.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be kind of sad once that's all gone. It's like it's out now, but like now what?
Wow.
Like, I've been waiting forever. I just kind of almost want to continue to wait for it just because it's kind of become a joke
Well, don't
now.
say
It's
that. Don't say that. We need
Yeah, no, we
GTA
need it.
6.
Please come out with it.
We need it.
Yeah, please come out with the game. But yeah, it's just there's gonna be a part of me that's like, oh, it's out now. Now, and like
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, cool. Well, I guess I'm not going to work now. So
Yeah, pretty much.
The world will
I
shut
I
down
I
again.
fully agree with that. The world will definitely shut down. The it I fully believe that GTA 6 at the launch is gonna be one of the biggest pop culture events of the decade,
Mhm.
if not of the century so far. I feel like you're gonna have people calling out to work for the week, schools for the week. I mean, it's going to shut down a lot of stuff for about a week or so. That's just my thought. I mean, I've seen it with other games in the past,
Mhm.
and with how big GTA 6 is, I remember the GTA 5 launch being
Mhm.
massive. People who never haven't played video games since they were kids or haven't played video games since they were a teenager were going and buying Xboxes and PS3s to go get GTA 5
Yep.
at launch because they wanted to play Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yep. And
It's
that's
going to be the same thing for
oh yeah.
GTA 6, if not at a bigger scale, because that was 13 years ago.
That's so crazy. I don't want to believe that.
13 years ago. It was on
Yeah.
the PS3 when GTA 5 came out.
Yeah, I don't like
We're
that.
2 console generations ahead. I know.
I feel old.
I know. I don't like it either. And they've remastered it more times than Skyrim at this point. So, I who knows? But I think it's going to be one of the biggest pop culture events.
Mhm.
I think the game's going to be absolutely incredible. It's
Yep.
going to live up to every bit of hype, if not more. And maybe that's just me, thinking optimistically, but I the amount of work and effort, Rockstar, they are rock stars when it comes to
They
video
are. They're
games.
very much rock
First
stars.
party video games, they nail them. They
They
nail
put
them.
out incredible yeah, they put out incredible games. They yeah, I can't really think of a bad game that Rockstar's put out.
No,
Um
no,
so
they
very
they
excited.
always go over the top. If the game is even an ounce of what they've showed so far,
Mhm.
the game is going to be
Oh yeah,
absolutely
I'm very
incredible.
excited. It just, just I think it's going to be really cool. I'm definitely know we're going to see the lines of people waiting to get the game. There's just
Oh yeah,
it's just like what gaming, that's what gaming is. That's part of it is just going, waiting in line, waiting for the stores to open and let you in so you can go pick up the game. It's just, it's cool. I remember, waiting whenever when was it, when the PS3 and the Wii came out. I remember waiting in line to get the Wii. There's just something about just waiting in line, meeting other people, and just the community that you get to interact with that are just waiting in line with you, and just the excitement that you get to share. It's just a really cool feeling. So I'm just
it is.
excited to get to see that with GTA 6.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I mean, I
That's
obviously there's got to
yeah,
be places that
yeah,
do it. Um, but yeah, I totally miss that. Like everything's digital now, everything's hands off. But running to GameStop at 11:50 to go get a game that you've been excited for.
yep,
It's just even if it's a game you're not excited for. There's multiple games I would go to midnight releases with buddies,
yep,
and I wasn't interested in it. I would still buy the game
mm-hmm,
and still had a good time there, still had a good time with the game. But
yeah,
it's definitely a dying art, and I
oh
don't
yeah.
think we're gonna get very many more, unfortunately.
Yes,
I think
unfortunately,
GTA
but
6
I
might be
think
the
GTA 6 will definitely be
beginning of the
one
end.
where we will see it. But yeah, I really, it's dying. I think really the
Yeah,
last one that we went to was when the new Zelda game came
Tears of
out.
the
I know
Kingdom.
there was, yeah, Tears of the Kingdom. There was a release for that. Remember, you waited at your GameStop, I waited at mine, and it was
Oh, yeah.
cool. Like just being in line, I was like, it brought me back to just like being in school, high school or middle school, whatever, in college, and just yeah, it just brought me back to those times and just waiting and interacting with people. I was like, this is cool. This just reminds me of simpler times. Like this is where it's at for me. This is fun. So I enjoy it. And
100%,
yeah,
yeah. I always looked forward to them.
yeah, and we've definitely done a bunch together. I know I went with you all the
Oh,
time.
yeah.
We'd go to the GameStop at the mall in Amarillo, or the one that was on Coulter next to the Walmart. We'd go to those two. Those are
Yep,
like our
yep.
main game stops, and we'd get in line and go pick up the midnight release and go home and make a bunch of snacks and stay up all night and play video games. Like that was so much fun. I miss those
It was
days.
a ton of fun. Yeah. Good times.
Good
And
times.
by all night, I would usually, like, by the time it downloaded and everything, it'd be like an hour of playing, and then I'd go to sleep.
Yeah, but
That's
hey,
usually how it went.
yeah, it's usually how it went, but good times.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, I fully expect there to be a midnight release, and I'm hoping we'll see if they do any, like, special collector's editions. special editions, anything like that. I imagine they're going to,
Yeah.
because if they do, I'll probably end up getting one. Unfortunately, but that's just the way it is. But I mean, they have for the last few, so there's no way they're going to miss out on that golden opportunity.
Yeah, no, that they yeah, no, they have to.
Yeah.
It'd be weird if they didn't come out with something. Just with the amount of time they've been working on that game, there has to be something that they're coming out with. I'm sure it's going to be really cool once we find out what it is.
And we should by the summer. They said they're going to roll out a huge media thing in the summer,
Mhm.
have gameplay trailers, all the details, everything coming up to the release in November. So I hope so. It's really, really positive information. So let's just hope. We'll
Yeah, let's
hope, and
hope.
we should have GTA 6
GTA
hopefully
6.
November of
Yeah.
2026. But
So,
man, looking to the future as well. There's another. So as we're recording this, this is the 10th of February. On
mhm.
the 12th of February, PlayStation is doing an hour-long state of play, and it's supposed to be like a big state of play, with big announcements, big games, like kind of the start of the year hype state of
Mhm.
play. So I'm hoping we get big gameplay and hopefully a release date for Wolverine.
That'd be awesome. So excited for
That would
that
be
game.
huge. I'm hoping we get a ton of information about Wolverine because I'm super excited for that game.
Mhm.
Um, there's rumors that there's going to be another God of War game announced.
Ooh,
Now they don't know what. There was rumors of it being a remaster. There was rumors of a new one in the franchise. There's also rumors of one in like a Metroidvania 2.5D style.
that'd be cool.
So,
I'd be down with that.
but there's some rumors of a new God of War something
I wonder
that might be released.
I wonder if they'll talk about because I know they're making the God of War show. They've been announcing like the cast.
There
I've
are,
been noticing that, so I wonder if
which
they'll.
looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks awesome. Like
Good casting.
I'm
Good
excited
casting
for
so
the
far.
show. Yeah, that'll be an incredible show. So I
Yeah,
wonder if I wonder if they'll mention anything about that during the state of
they might.
play.
They might. There's definitely something about it
It
from
would
what
make
rumors
sense.
are.
Like
So
all of it, it's just like boom, new show coming out for God of War, and then this is coming out. So I feel like it makes sense
here's a
that
game.
they talk about it. So we'll see.
Absolutely. I think they should. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But those are big ones.
I wonder
I'm
if
trying to think.
they'll announce because I saw rumors. I don't know how true it is. Maybe State of Play might address some of those rumors, but I did see something that potential for remaster for Kingdom Hearts. I don't know how true that is. I've seen things,
Oh,
but yeah, remastered King of Hearts with current graphics and everything, which I would be really, really cool if that was the case. So I hope it's true because Kingdom Hearts is such a fun game. I know that's like one of your
yeah.
top games. I know that you played a lot was Kingdom Hearts. So if they remastered it, oh, that definitely going to be a buy for me. So we'll see. We'll see if those rumors are true or not. But I have been seeing some things, but I just don't know if it's real or not.
Yeah. And just a quick Google search, all the articles I see are that's fake.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah. I hope it's true. That'd
I
be
hope you never
fantastic,
know.
but
You never know. But if
you
not, they
never know.
should because it's yeah, that'd be awesome.
Right now, it's showing that it's fake.
Yeah.
So
So like I said, you
that's
can't
sad.
trust everything you see on Facebook and whatever else. So I was like, I don't know. I want to believe it, but there's a part of me that's like, it could be also fake. So yeah. So we'll see what happens with
Hey,
that.
you never know.
You
I
never
mean,
know.
they could come out and say, "Hey, we have been working on it, psych." But
Yeah. Psych. Yeah. Here it
who
is.
knows?
Here's a trailer.
Hey, I I think it'd be a well worth remaster.
Hmm.
But that's just a franchise that gets like I don't know, it just gets pushed to the wayside. It took forever for Kingdom Hearts 3 to come out, and I thought Kingdom Hearts 3 was okay.
I
The
still need to
worlds were
play it.
fantastic. Everything else I thought was not very good. But then they release all these super confusing side stories that if you don't like mega pay attention, you just don't understand what's going on.
Right.
Um, so, but yeah, if I look at IGN's for the um, state of play here, kind of the expected or things they're looking at. Obviously, Wolverine is like the number one thing.
Hmm.
So most likely we'll get some stuff on Wolverine, which would be awesome. Um, other game, I never played it, but Returnal. So this is the sequel to Returnal, Saros. Looks really
Okay.
really cool. I've never really played it. I just haven't been in the mindset to play it. It's kind of bullet hell roguelite game. So
Okay.
it's super chaotic. It's supposed to be an incredible game, but it's definitely one that you need to be in that focused, kind of patient mindset.
Mhm.
I've heard great things about it, so I know they're going to be releasing a lot of stuff about that. Um, other than that, they might show some more stuff about the new 007 First Light, which I would love.
Mhm.
Any little bit of gameplay I would love on the new 007 game coming out because
Yeah.
I'm mega excited about that one.
Yeah, I'm looking at like I'm on a website and I'm just kind of looking what they're hoping will be. Yeah, there'd be some cool stuff that hopefully that we see.
There could be.
I'm looking at here. There's Okami 2 release date.
Yeah, I forgot
I forgot.
they were
Yeah,
making a comic too.
Intergalactic.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a big one.
That
That's
game
the new
looks really cool. Yeah.
Naughty
Naughty
Dog game,
Dog.
right?
Yeah, that Naughty Dog,
Yeah.
they are amazing. I Naughty Dog makes some great games. Um,
Yeah.
yep. Let's see. Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 3 reveal. Maybe a
Oh,
Detroit
okay.
Become Human sequel tease. New
Oh.
PlayStation peripheral or console. I don't know. We'll see. There's a
Yeah,
lot.
they're
Yeah, there's
always releasing a new piece of hardware. Like
yeah,
that's
there
pretty
oh yeah,
standard.
definitely. So yeah, lots of
Detroit Become Human. Interesting.
yeah, that was a fun game. I did beat that game. That game was a lot of
Yeah.
fun. It stressed me out, but it was a lot of fun.
Huh. Yeah, I haven't played that game at all. I just didn't think it got maybe not, but yeah, I didn't think that was one that got a lot of
It really
hype
didn't.
around.
It like I remember hearing about it and then it kind of came out, but then yeah, it just kind of went
Interesting.
under the
Okay.
radar. But I love Detroit. It's a fun game. I have it. I played it. A lot of fun. It's again kind of like Heavy Rain, same type of style of gaming. You know, you make choices depending on your choice, depends on the outcome of the game, whether or not characters live, die. You know, just so fun game. I need to replay it one day and try making different choices and just see what the outcomes are. But yeah, really cool game. But it did fall under the radar pretty quick after it came out.
Yeah. A lot of those games, if it just doesn't hit right off the bat, those kind of story driven style games
Mm-hmm.
where like your choices and consequences matter, they either hit or don't. They
Yep.
always have an audience, but they just like from like a big perspective where it gets a lot of people and a lot of
Mm-hmm.
notoriety. It's hard for those type of
Yeah.
games. They just don't get the love they deserve. And I do really enjoy those,
Mm-hmm.
but I definitely do have to be in the right mindset and the
Right.
right attitude for that type of game because you're basically playing a TV show
Oh yeah.
or a movie at the end of the day. So you have to be prepared to not have a bunch of combat and a lot of
Mm-hmm.
action, and you might be doing some quick time events, but usually
Yeah.
the stories, if it's done well, the stories are so good that it kind of drowns out
Yeah.
all the other stuff.
But I feel I remember when like all those games really started coming out. It was like Heavy Rain. You had
Mhm.
Alan Wake and just that kind of that
Yeah.
I forgot what year that was, but around, it was around that time. I know we were in college. I feel like it was that time we started really
I want to say it was 2010.
yeah, 2010 maybe. Yeah,
Pretty
something
sure it was
like that.
2010.
Yeah, 2010, 2011. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like that's kind of whenever those games really kind of just started um exploding was around that time because you really started getting seeing those story-driven games. Um
Hmm. But that's around the time of like Telltale was starting to
yeah,
get big in that
Telltale,
time
yep.
too.
Yep.
So you had those really big episodic story driven games as well. The Walking Dead, Wolf Among Us,
Mhm.
those were all 2012, 2013. Um, so you definitely had that big burst. There was what was the other one? Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah,
It
Beyond
was a
2.
PlayStation 3 exclusive.
There was what was it called? Is it My Life is Strange or something like? Oh, is that what it was called?
Yes, they still make
Yeah,
those.
they still make those. I never played them, but yeah, I know they're pretty popular from
Yeah,
what I
that one's gotten
remember.
some pretty popularity to it for
Yeah, and I
sure.
know they're like
And they've got a
all
bunch of different ones.
yeah, and I know they're like all you tie together somehow, like but yeah, it's like you really got to pay attention to the game to really understand I think all the other ones, but yeah. Never played them. Maybe one day I'll play them. So we'll see.
Yeah, don't know much about the Life is Strange, but I've heard good things about them. But
Mhm.
um, it'd be cool to have a story driven game that really at the forefront
Mhm.
of gaming again. I mean, I thought Dispatch. I talked about it on the last podcast. That Dispatch was phenomenal. It really brought that back. That Telltale. that like story driven, your choices and your like actions throughout the game really matter and can dictate the ending and kind of the progression of the story. And Dispatch was phenomenal for that. And I really thought it brought that back 100%. So I'm hoping a lot of games get the boost that they deserve
Mm-hmm.
because of the notoriety Dispatch got and how freaking good Dispatch was.
Mm-hmm. I still need to buy that game. So
It's so good. You have to. I mean,
maybe
it's
I'll
not a
yeah,
long game.
yeah,
It's
maybe,
like you play an episode before you go to sleep. I think each episode's like 45 minutes, and the last episode's maybe an hour and a half.
yeah, that's not bad. Maybe I'll get that. Maybe if I remember, maybe I'll try and get it
You need to.
this weekend so I can just kind of chill, like
Yeah.
laying in bed,
It's an
whatever. Yeah,
easy
easy play.
either laying in bed, play it, in a couple weeks. It'd be an easy game to knock out a playthrough, over a weekend. Um, that'd be pretty easy. Well, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna see if it's on sale. Because if it's on sale, you have to buy it.
Definitely,
Oh, it's regular price right now, but you still have to buy it.
definitely. I'll try to remember and get it this weekend.
97,000 reviews on Steam, and it's a 97% overwhelmingly positive.
Oh wow, yeah, that's
You
really
have
good.
to get it.
Oh, definitely, yeah, that's
It is it you'll love it. It is right up your alley. You will absolutely love it. It's your type of humor.
mm-hmm.
It's I mean, it's fantastic. It is definitely a game you need to play. I loved every bit of it.
Definitely. Well, that'll be on my list this week of games to get. Even if I don't play it, I'll at least have it. So I'll definitely try and get that game this week. And I should set a reminder on my phone or something so I can just remember to get it. Because if not, I will forget.
You have to. Oh, I know. You have to. It is absolutely worth it. And it's going to make you want to play all these other story and telltale style games again.
Hmm.
So definitely you need to play that game.
And also, maybe I will play this weekend. It's also a long weekend. So
Oh,
I'll
true.
true,
True.
yeah,
President's
long
Day here. So
weekend. So
yeah.
yeah, might as well get some extra gaming in, play some Wukong, and then take a break, play some Dispatch, take a break from that, maybe play. I don't know. We'll see where the wind takes.
Hey, you do what you got to do.
Yeah, I gotta do it. Yeah, it's gonna live my life. And I'll play
Yeah.
some Sims, bust it out, or
Oh, oh, you could. You
could.
could. At least you got that one on GameCube, so you should be able to play that
Yeah,
one.
I definitely have my
You on
GameCube.
PS2, you could.
Yeah, I can't play PS2, but GameCube, yeah, I definitely got that somewhere. It's in a box, I think, still packed up, but I know what room it's in, so that's good. I just don't know where exactly, but it's somewhere. We'll find it.
Somewhere is better than nowhere.
This is true. Somewhere is better than nowhere.
Yep. That is my philosophical statement of the day.
Yes.
And on that note, uh, anything else? Any pressing things that we need to discuss on this podcast before we wrap her up today?
Hopefully your team won the Super Bowl, whoever you rooted for.
Yeah.
None of my team wasn't there, but you know, it's
Hey,
okay.
we done boys. It's our year
We done
next year. It's
boys.
okay.
Next year is our year. It will happen. We done
It's our year.
boys. Our year.
Yeah, yeah, and then we'll, next year around this time, we'll say the same thing,
Yeah,
and
and then next year around
we'll
that
just
time,
continue looping
yeah.
it. It's like,
Yeah. So we'll be saying it every year and maybe one day it'll come true. Maybe a Christmas miracle will happen one day. So we'll see. But yeah, I've got nothing besides hopefully you guys enjoyed the Super Bowl and hopefully your team won.
absolutely, absolutely, but awesome. Well, if nothing else, we'll wrap up the podcast today. But thank you all so much for listening, and until next time, peace out and game on.
Peace.